Hi friends, it's Angela. I'm making this quick video to talk about one of my recent blog posts, and it's something that I really hear a lot more now online, more than ever, especially with network marketing or small business MLM type of businesses, is the word saturation. And I actually remember about a year ago, well, let me tell you what saturation means and the content that I'm talking about it. And the context that I'm talking about it is saturation is when an idea or a business is saturated, meaning that there's so many people in the business, or that there's so many people that are promoting or marketing it, that anyone that joins will not have the opportunity to make money. And this is a concept that I really heard about sometime last year when I was still new to online marketing, and I would have a lot of people attempt or try to recruit me, and they would mention the word saturation a lot. And I know to someone that's brand new, for instance, like with me, that's like presenting that shiny object saying, hey, you know, what you're doing is, you know, if you're not making $20,000-$30,000 a month, you know, what you're doing is saturated, and you should come in over here because this is brand new, and you'll have an opportunity to start at the ground floor or start brand new. So that's what I want to talk about really briefly here, is saturation and a lack mentality and a prosperity mentality when you're thinking about saturation. Now, in the example that I just gave you, that's saturation and a lack mentality. So that's saying there's not any business, there's not any money, there's not any customers left because there's so many people doing it. And that is a strictly lack mentality. Just think about it for a second. It's lack. Now, when we're talking about saturation, normally think about a sponge with water. Okay? You think about having more of something. Who doesn't want more money? Who doesn't want more business? So when you think about saturation, you know that you're speaking of having more of something. And usually more of something is not a lack. Okay, so just listen to what I just said right now. Originally, I was talking about someone speaking in a lack type of mentality. But when you have more of something, that doesn't mean lack. So that should really help you to identify what saturation really means. Now, if you think about saturation and a prosperity mindset, what you begin to see is that you can have prosperity of positive people around you. You can have a saturation of positive people. You can have a saturation of customers. You can have a saturation of business ideas and creative intent. You can have a saturation of peace. And none of those are negative things. So I encourage anyone that hears the word saturation or uses this word, or if they're entertaining saturation, that in fact saturation is a prosperity. Saturation in a prosperity mindset means that you have more of what you want as opposed to having less. So what I've done is I've changed my mindset about saturation from a lack mentality to a prosperity mentality, because the business that I'm involved in now, I'm actually surrounded by those type of people. I'm saturated by positive people that are having wonderful stories. I'm saturated by people that are empowering their life and their family and really taking hold of their dreams. I am saturated by this, and it's not a negative thing whatsoever. So what I want you to do is, if you want to experience this same type of feeling that I have of excitement and wonder and positivity by being around the right people and being in the right business where saturation is not a bad thing, you want to be saturated. What I want you to do is click on the link right below this video. Enter your name and your email address, and I'll be speaking to you soon. Bye.